Why would a former US president suddenly call out a YouTube star in the middle of a serious political rally? That strange and unexpected moment happened when Donald Trump mentioned Jake Paul during a massive rally in Kentucky. And for a moment, the crowd didn't even realize what they had just heard. The event took place on March 11th in Hebron, Kentucky, where thousands of supporters gathered inside a huge logistics facility to hear Trump speak about the American economy and the future of business. Investment in the United States. The atmosphere was loud and energetic, filled with cheering supporters, cameras flashing, and people expecting a typical political speech about jobs, money, and economic growth. Trump stepped up to the microphone and began talking about trillions of dollars being invested back into the country, saying that massive amounts of money were flowing into American industries, factories, and businesses. Everything sounded normal at first, just another rally speech about economic numbers and national growth. But then suddenly, right in the middle of his remarks, Trump paused and pointed into the crowd. "We got $18 trillion. And Jake Paul knows what that means. 18 trillion. For a brief moment, the audience looked confused, almost wondering if they had heard the name correctly. Why would a president suddenly bring up a YouTuber during a speech about the economy? Then the cameras quickly moved across the crowd until they finally found the answer. Sitting quietly among the supporters was Jake Paul himself, watching the speech unfold. The internet personality, who first became famous through viral YouTube videos, had quietly attended the rally. Over the years, Paul transformed his career from an online prankster into one of the most talked-about figures in modern boxing, headlining fights watched by millions around the world. Born in Cleveland, Ohio, he built a massive online following long before stepping into the boxing ring, turning his controversial personality into a powerful media brand that reaches millions of fans across social media platforms. But Jake Paul's connection to Trump did not begin at this rally. During the 2024 election season, Paul publicly encouraged his huge online audience to support Donald Trump. Ironically, Paul himself could not vote in the presidential election because he currently lives in Puerto Rico, where residents cannot vote in the general U.S. presidential election. Still, his message reached millions of followers online. That is why this moment quickly grabbed attention across the internet. A YouTube star sitting in the audience of a presidential rally, suddenly being recognized during a major speech, showed just how much the worlds of politics, celebrity culture, and social media influence have started to collide. In an era where internet creators command audiences larger than many television networks, moments like this reveal how powerful online personalities have become in shaping public conversations.